What's up guys, Luke here again with another video. If you like my videos, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and make sure to drop a comment down below. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my opinion on why I think people should run through the course of eBay or run through an eBay phone flipping course like my own before they start selling to private buyers. So obviously private buyers are becoming more and more accessible to everybody. The more basic ones are very easily accessible. Now, there are certain ones out there that cost a lot of money to access, or if you're going to purchase a list from people who've been in the industry 7 to 8 years that have exclusive contacts for sale. But the ones that are easily accessible out there, is it a good idea to start phone flipping and go right to a private buyer? I've had a few people in the last week message me this question just saying, hey Luke, I want to start phone flipping, but I don't know if I should start on eBay, Mercari, Swappa, or should I just try and find a private buyer and just start selling to them? So honestly, my completely transparent and honest answer to this is absolutely not. I really think that people should get a feel for phone flipping and try and sell their phones on eBay first. And the reason being is, although eBay does have its downside, it has a very big learning curve as far as dealing with customers. So if you start selling to a private buyer right away, and let's just say you get a return because the phone comes back as bad as sent. With a private buyer, you're not going to have to deal with them like they're a customer. They're going to kind of lead the way for you, and you're not going to actually learn anything. Whereas if this happens on eBay and you ship out a phone that you described as unlocked and it comes back locked, you're going to have to deal with a customer return. You're going to have to learn negotiation skills dealing with the customer and how to process a return and basically run a real business. Now, selling to direct buyers, you're basically going to have all your problems and questions solved by somebody who's been in the industry for years. So basically, they're holding your hand if you're brand new to phone flipping. If you ship them an order and let's just say it's not as described, they're just going to message you and say, hey, look, your items were sent as grade A, and we're going to grade these as B+. So it's going to be negative $25 on each one of the phones that you sent us. That's it. But on eBay, this could result in a return. It could result in negotiation. It could result in, a buyer sending you something else back and not the actual phone. And I really think that selling on eBay and just kind of doing that over the years really gives people good customer service skills, negotiating skills, and also how to problem solve. If you go right into phone flipping and then you go right into selling to direct buyers, which a lot of us original people that you see out here on YouTube that have been in this, 6-7 years, none of us even started out selling to private buyers due to the fact that I think honestly eBay is still the #1 place to sell smartphones just because of the fact that it has such a wide audience and you can pretty much sell anything on there. It's kind of one of those bridges that you never ever want to burn. You never want to get rid of eBay. A lot of people out there also think that if you sign up with a private buyer, it's okay to just throw eBay out and neglect your eBay customers. If you do have phones up, it's okay to get your accounts banned. Absolutely not. eBay will forever always be a very valuable tool in the phone flipping industry for selling your items. You never ever want to get rid of eBay as one of your selling platforms. I think it's the biggest, I think it's the best, and then right next to eBay I would say is private buyers, and then after that I would say Mercari and Swappa. Some of the examples of where you might want to sell a phone on eBay rather than to a private buyer is if you have a bad ESN CDMA phone and let's say it's got a cracked screen but a good LCD, chances are you're probably going to get more money on eBay than you would from a private buyer. Now, what I personally do is sometimes on items I will go off of a private buyer's price sheet and I'll use that for my negotiation as far as what I'm going to make. So, example, if a private buyer is offering $100 for an iPhone 6 Plus cracked screen, well, I might pay my customer $50, so I know for sure I'll make $50. But in the meantime, I might throw it on eBay for say $135 and just see if it sells there. If it sells on eBay, say within a week or two, then boom, it's gone and I probably made a little extra money there. If not, I might send it out to my private buyer just to make sure that I get that guaranteed $50 of profit. So really what you should be doing is I really think people should start out on eBay, and then after you get on eBay, leverage private buyers and leverage eBay and kind of use both of them as really powerful tools in the phone flipping game to maximize the profit on every single item you get. Another instance where I would sell on eBay over private buyers is if I have a brand new sealed unlocked phone and it's close to the launch date. Example, if say May 1st, the iPhone 12 was coming out, I would sell an unlocked iPhone 12 on eBay, hands down, before I would ever sell it to a private buyer. Because on eBay, those prices are going to be $200-$300 more over what a private buyer's list is going to be, because they will go for a premium on eBay. So you have to kind of know when to use eBay, when to use a private buyer. Now, I know a lot of people sell on Mercari, a lot of people sell on Swappa, etc. But I really think private buyers and eBay are the two biggest, basically, selling platforms, or, selling outlets that you want to utilize in the phone flipping community, in the phone flipping industry. I really think if you utilize both of these platforms, and I call direct buyers, I'm just going to call them a platform, because in a sense it is a portal that you sell through, or a gateway, or a person, whatever you want to call it, direct buying company. But if you sell to both of these methods, basically you're going to be maximizing your profit all the time. Now, one instance where I would never ever sell these on eBay, and I would always sell them to a private buyer, is if you do come into the unfortunate circumstance of accidentally acquiring an iCloud locked device, which you shouldn't if you're following all my videos or you're in my paid course. But if you do, I would sell those to a private buyer, especially if you have a bill of sale with it. Most private buyers will buy these, not a big deal. But if you sell it on eBay, you do have the possibility of having your account get banned, and you don't want to have that happen. So, like I said, basically, in my opinion, to those of you that have asked, I really think that you should start phone flipping, start out on eBay, get some customer service skills, get some negotiation skills, and then also you will learn problem solving skills too. And these are really valuable skills just to have in sales in general and in life in general, and eBay can really do that. I mean, sometimes eBay and some of the returns that you will get, it will push your patience to the limits. And also, private buyers don't want to be dealing with people who are completely clueless to the industry also. So if you get a little bit of experience and then you end up reaching out to a private buyer, that is a really good thing for you and the private buyer. And they're probably going to be more welcome to your business, or more welcome to you doing business with them. So it's just kind of something to keep in mind. Another thing that I'd like to add is, I know I don't talk about it much, but I have an awesome paid phone flipping academy group. It's the second largest paid phone flipping group on the entire internet on Facebook. Got a lot of awesome members in there, some of the best flippers in the nation, people doing $50,000, $100,000 a month. And I would really love to get more people in that group this year. I've changed a lot of people's lives. I've had people quit their jobs, etc. If you are newer to phone flipping, and even if you're more advanced in phone flipping, it's a great group to be a part of. And I would just like to invite people to, sign up, get in, invest in yourself, and do something awesome in 2019. See if you can make a full-time income or a side income from the course that I have. It's worked for hundreds of people out there, and I know that it can work for you too. And it also comes with my mentorship, and I'm doing YouTube videos a day. I'm very committed to this. I'm not going anywhere. I know there's been a lot of people out there that have started up courses, and then they're just kind of gone out of the industry, which is rather unfortunate. I mean, life happens. You can't blame them, but I'm here to stay. I've been doing this, almost 7 years now, so definitely not going to be going anywhere in the community. I really, really like helping people and just kind of solving problems, because phone flipping is kind of an analytical business, in my opinion, in some instances, and I'm kind of an analytical person, so I really like problem solving, helping people, giving advice, etc. So the mentorship, to me, although I'm not getting paid monthly or anything by people, my course is just a one-time sign-up fee, I really like helping people. I don't mind waking up to 20, 30 messages in my inbox with questions from people, especially my paid students. It's not a big deal. Now, if you are more advanced out there in phone flipping and you're pretty much done with eBay or Mercari, Swappa, etc., I do have a direct buyers list that was made up from myself and a guy who had a online trading website that basically had a company that was large enough to go on the Inc. 500 list. So this is a completely legitimate list. If you see it elsewhere out there, it's stolen information or copyrighted, whatever you want to call it, it's ripped off. And if you want to buy that, you're more than welcome to. But if you don't have any ethics or morals and you're open to purchasing somebody's ripped off idea for a lesser price just because of price, and you don't value the mentorship or anything, then you might as well go out there and do other illegal stuff too, because it's no better. Personally, I've had people come to me and say, hey, I'll offer you somebody's info for $1,000, even though it's $2,000 from so-and-so. I always decline. because whoever came out with that information, I want to give them the credit for their hard work and efforts, not some Robin Hood that ripped somebody off and took their idea out there. Just kind of something to keep in mind, just talking about morals and ethics here, etc. So that being said, if you are out there and you're looking to kind of up your phone flipping game or just kind of start something new in 2019, you're more than welcome to send me a message. My course will be down below in the links. You'll see that. And another thing that I wanted to go on, touch in this video, is MLM. There's a lot of people out there in MLM that have failed. If you are an MLM person, reach out to me. I promise you, phone flipping will change your life. It's nothing like any MLM business or pyramid scheme or network that you've ever worked for. Phone flipping is a real business, real inventory, real customers, real sales, real profits. There is no lifestyle-based MLM behind this. It's nothing like that. You really are your own boss. You're not working under me or promoting me, or your commissions aren't based on new signups and residual signups. It's all based on you once you sign up. You get the knowledge, 6 years of it. Go through the eBay phone flipping course I've got. It's called Phone Flipping Academy. It's a really awesome course. A lot of people like it. A lot of people have done really well with it. Hundreds of students, and we're going strong. So hopefully this year we can change more people's lives, and hopefully we can get more people out of MLM. We do have some people in my group that are MLM, and we've gotten them out of MLM and into phone flipping. And like I've said in other videos, phone flipping is going to continue on to be one of the biggest industries, I think, in the world, just because of the fact that smartphones are ever increasing in price, and I don't think it's going anywhere. So that being said, I hope this video answers some questions. I hope it brought you some value. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.